In other words, God shows you his church, and then he shows you Satan and his churches and his worldly leadership around the world. That's the kind of world we live in today. Notice verse 7, and there was a war in heaven. Now, that's the modern time. It happened, well, probably about 35 years ago. But notice what is happening here. There was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. Now, here is Lucifer that became Satan, decided the reason he became Satan, he decided he wanted to rule himself, and he actually declared war against God. That's how powerful this brilliant angel is, or archangel, in the past. And now Satan the devil. Verse 8, and prevail not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. So this is the modern days that we're in right now, and God says that he cast them down to this earth. And they have no more access to the heavens and outside the earth. All of those millions of angels that became demons and are now led by Satan are confined to this earth. You want to know why you see all the turmoil and all the hatred and all the division and all the violence in this world? This is the reason why. It's the reason why. See, again, this is a prophecy of the church of God and its relation to Satan the devil. Verse 9, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceives the whole world. The whole world, not just part of it. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels, or demons, were cast out with him. See, here was a war in heaven. Well, they had this is the second one they've had. If you look at Isaiah 14, that's duel, and Michael won that war against Satan the devil. And he said he was going to rule over all of the stars in heaven. He made an attempt to overthrow God himself. And you can see that also in Ezekiel 28. He was perfect in the day he was created. God created him to be a perfect being. And he was perfect until lawlessness, iniquity, lawlessness was found in him. He kicked God's rule away. He was sent to this earth to govern this earth and qualify all the angels to rule the whole universe, but then that failed, and God had to recreate himself in man, recreate himself to rule the universe. And that's what's going on today. And that's why you're here on this earth, and why I'm here. We're all here for that very purpose. And God's going to make that happen, in spite of man, in spite of his rebellion. But the archangel Lucifer became Satan the devil. And now Satan punishes us through the governments of this world. Because, well, it's Satan's world. You take one false step, accept one false step, Herbert Armstrong wrote, and refuse to repent of it at once and turn from it, you will turn and go on to more and more error. In other words, if you reject one point of truth or take one step aside into a point of error, into darkness, unless you repent immediately and go back to the light, you will take more and more steps into erroneous beliefs, and